What's up, Gemini gang? What's happening? Thank you for being here, Geminis. All Gemini placements, take what resonates, leave the rest. Take it how it resonates with you and your situation, okay? If you need a personal reading or anything of that nature, hit the description box, you guys. Hit those likes, y'all. Hit those subscribes. Turn on that notification bell. All that good stuff, all right? So this is going to be for the month of July to see what's going on with y'all. Any blockages you may have, anything to look out for. Okay, so we have this attraction here. So once again, we're talking about manifesting again. So you guys are trying to manifest something. I ain't mad at it. And then we have this committed card here, which is talking about creating from the heart. Okay, so let's see what flipped out here for you, Gemini. But first, let me move this over so y'all can see. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We have ascending. I've been seeing this a lot in the reads. I think all the mutables may have gotten this one. Floating to the top, pay raise, promotion, bonus, authority, and responsibility. I love it. So with pay, with a moolah comes responsibility. So I feel like some of you guys may be getting promoted to a higher position that pays more. But there may be more work that comes with that, okay? We have gifts. This is giving and receiving. This is wealthy donor, retail, sales, surprise, windfall, and generous. Also kept seeing the 10 of Pentacles, too, when I was shuffling for you. So, like I've been seeing for a lot of the signs, I feel like July is going to be like when things start to pick up after things may have kind of slowed down. For you guys, okay? We have courage. This is move past the fear. This is right mindset, taking steps, stand out, help others, and credit. So some of you guys need to get some courage to do something before you'll see any result from it. All right, we have big fish. This is reeling them in. Good impression, on the hook, great catch, and lucrative deals. So Gemini, July is looking good. I feel like it looks better than June did. I don't remember what it was, but I know May was pretty good. But I think this one might be the best one yet as far as overall energy. So we're gonna see though what's going on and what could be getting in the way of you not having the best month of 2025 so far. Gemini, yes, see, look at that. I told you, I knew the cards was gonna show something else. Because I feel like some of you guys, there may be some type of blockage. But this could also be too, like things may have been tough for you up until this point, Geminis, okay? We have the Knight of Swords here, and we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, I feel like there is something here. There it is again. I told you I saw this 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Strength card. This card reminds me of this one. And this is about courage. I feel like some of you guys, you just need more courage and you need to stop doubting yourself. 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you need to get your juices flowing in some way, shape, or form. And that could look like communicating with others. That could look like writing. That could look like doing something that you put out. It doesn't have to be like on a grand scale, okay? But I feel like some of you guys need to get your chakras flowing, mainly your throat chakra, Geminis, okay? So again, this could represent like you... number one, either feeling stressed about how much is going to be coming in, or number two, you coming out of some type of like dark spot, dark place that you've been in up until this point or up until July, okay? Because I feel like if that is the case, where you guys have had a tough year up until now, I feel like July is going to feel like a big relief for a lot of you, okay? This could represent like some type of good news that you're going to be getting, something money related for a lot of you. There's that 10 of Cups again as I split the deck. So yeah, some of you are going to the next level with your careers, with your finances. 2 of Wands. This represents like planning or a change of plans. Geminis. 3 of Cups here. We might see the 4 of Cups too, because I feel like some of you guys, you may be focusing on something. Didn't I tell you about this before, Geminis? Some of you guys are like, and this could be anything. This could be business, whatever. But I feel like some of you guys may be fixated on a particular outcome. Like you want something to be or look a certain way, and when it comes in, it may not look that way. Okay, so take that how it resonates with you, Geminis. But look, you have to be open to all avenues. All right, we have the Chariot here. Yep, we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit here, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles here on the bottom. So this is about the mind, yeah, and then it literally says right mindset. Some of you guys need to get your mind right, Geminis. Okay, there's no way around it. Some of you guys need to get to a space where you are believing in yourself. You're getting rid of all that self-doubt. And just because something is rocky or rough right now, it doesn't mean it'll always be. All right, so try not to over-identify with your circumstances, with your current circumstances, because just because it's like that now, it doesn't mean it'll always be like that. All right, so yeah, I feel like too, some of you guys may need to get to a place of, you know, helping other people in however you can. You know what I mean? And not, we did see that Four of Pentacles earlier, like not hoarding, if that makes sense, with whatever you have. And that could be time, you know, it could be money. Just take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to be just money. You know, there's other resources other than money. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, you're needing to kind of like show yourself, or like put yourself out there, or spread yourself. That's kind of what I'm getting with this, Geminis, because nothing's going to come from you hiding, or nothing's going to come from, you know, you not having any type of movement at all whatsoever. Okay, so make that shit shake. All right, I saw the Five of Cups as I split this, as I picked it up. The High Priestess here. I feel like, Geminis, you may be worried about nothing. Like some type of plan is unfolding here, and I feel like you're really stressed about it. Something, whoa, okay, cards went everywhere. Yeah, you are stressed about something, child. All right, so, well, this could be someone else in your energy. You have to take it how it resonates. The Five of Swords, I'm not going to take any of these, but I saw the Hierophant. So again, I feel like that Hierophant is about some type of belief system that you have. That's heavy here. There's that Ten of Pentacles. With this Courage card, move past the fear. Like, Geminis, you have a lot of potential with something here, but it's like you have to get out of this lack of mentality. You got to get out of it, okay? Here's the Queen of Pentacles. And again, just because something isn't going the way that you want it to right now, it doesn't mean it'll always be like that, okay? I see the Two of Wands again sticking out. The Two of Wands could be like the desire for more. Some of you want more. Like, you want more out of life. You want more out of your job. You want more money. You want more from your business. You want more from your connections, or, you know, romance or whatnot. But it starts with you. Like, all of it is going to start with you, Geminis, okay? It's not anyone outside of you, all right? So I feel like a lot of you guys, you just need to get up into a more assertive, boss-up type energy. Yeah, the Knight of Wands takes some risks. There we go. And then it comes out again. Yeah, there we go. The High Priestess. A lot of times the High Priestess can represent something hidden, but it also gives some things that are behind the veil. So again, this goes into what I was just saying as far as Gemini. Some things are unfolding behind the scenes that you don't see. Okay, you don't see it yet. And that's okay. So you just have to get to a space where you believe that something is on the way, or it's coming, or if it's here already, okay? That's also a manifestation, a way you can manifest, is to believe that it's already here. You already have it. So act as if, Gemini. But I feel like some of you guys may be kind of focused a lot on what you don't have and what you can't do. There's things that you want to do, but you feel like you can't do it. If that makes sense, Geminis, okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles, almost saw the Five of Swords too. So, you know, yeah, definitely with that over there can represent some self-sabotage as well. There's that Strength card again. Y'all's cards are doing something strange, child, very strange. There we go. All right, so we have the Six of Swords. I love it. The Sun. Yes, the sun. I love it. And then there's that Nine of Swords again. Now I feel like some of you guys are getting out of some type of dark place. This is kind of what I'm getting with this. There's a very fearful energy here, for some of you. Some of you, again, like I've been getting in a lot of the other readings, is you're not being your true self. You're not living your true life, and I feel like that is what is getting in the way of what you want. Geminis, again, some of you need to show your authentic self a little bit more. Like you need to kind of open up a little bit more. And this card literally says stand out. All right. And then we have the sun here. So a lot of you guys, that's the key to your prosperity. Like you may be very unique, but you might hide that aspect of yourself. And I feel like spirit is like you need to come out of hiding. You need to get out of that. Completely. And again, it doesn't have to be like on a big platform. You know what I mean? It could just be like around you. You may be very wise in certain topics, but you keep quiet when you're around other people because you never really know, who's listening. All right. So make sure that you are getting yourself out there, especially with the Six of Swords. Something about you could be very healing. But I also get to, if things have been rocky, things are going to start to get better. But I feel like you have to give what you know, Geminis, or what you are able to give. Okay, we have the Devil card here. Whoa. Flipped right over. I kept seeing this too, this Queen of Swords here. So yeah, Six of Wands can represent an audience of some sort. It can represent attention. It can represent a victory of some sort. And if you look at both of these hands here, these cards, the hands are up in both of them. So I feel like you're going to get some type of victory here, Geminis. You're being called to overcome something. No, some of you have a throat chakra thing, because as soon as I start talking, the words are coming out funny. So some of you guys need to look into your throat chakra too. There's some stuff you need to get out. Even if it's through your art, it's through painting, music, poetry, something along the lines of that. Some of you guys may have other talents that you don't showcase due to fear, due to not knowing how people are going to take it, if that makes sense. So get yourself out there, Geminis, and that's been a theme for a lot of the signs is getting yourselves out there. Quit being comfortable. When life's not doing anything to you, Geminis, you have to get out there and make some shit shake. Like, you gotta do it. It's just what it is. You can't stay stuck for very long. All right. Your movement is what is going to bring stuff into you. All right. So, sitting around and dwelling and worrying and all that, split the deck. I'm saying it's time. Literally just split the deck. That's insane. Sitting around worrying and all this other stuff isn't going to do it. All right. Matter of fact, I do want to pull one more clarifier before I pull these, but sitting around worrying and stressing isn't going to, I knew this was going to show itself at one point. So we're seeing this in the sun. I feel like some of you guys are getting out of a dark place, or you're getting out of a rocky time. So things are going to start looking up for July, and for many of you, especially those of you that are like going after something that you want. You are combating some type of fears. Geminis, I told you. I'm good, man. There's the Judgment here. Didn't I say we was going to see the Four of Cups earlier? I told you. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Hangman. I told you there's something here you need to look at differently. I feel like you're going to get your manifestations, but they may not come in the way that you think. So you might miss out on opportunities because it doesn't look like the way that you think it should. Geminis, and I know I said another reading, something similar to that. We have the Chariot here. Yep, there's that Nine of Swords again. You feel like something's not working, it actually is. Okay, so something's going to involve you to see something differently, or see something from a different light. But also surrender and be open to receiving what it is that you're asking for, Geminis. Okay, it may not come in the way that you think. All right. So Let me get one more of these. So far, so good. I love it though. Yeah. Wow. All right, I'll take the top one. Lots of them flipped over. There's that knight. I told you, confidence, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate. I just feel like some of you guys just need to just get a move on something. Movement is going to be a lot better than no movement in the month of July, okay? Sitting around, dwelling about everything that's going wrong in your life, and oh my God, woe is me, and you know, that's not going to do it. Like, you need to get some pep in your step, get some fire about you, Geminis, and towards the right things, all right? Towards the things that you want to do, because I feel like you guys have ideas, but you know, you're not acting on them, all right? Fighting spirit, persevering, chivalry, honor, determined, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, and champion for a cause. It's heavy courage vibes. So I feel like some of you guys need to get your courage up. Or this is what some of you guys are doing. So the mother load is what I would take, but I will show you guys what else came out. We have eyeglasses here. This is Taurus. This is take a closer look. I'm telling you, Geminis, there's something here that something is working out better than you think. Okay, you might just be focused on because it doesn't look exactly like you want it to. Could be a love situation, or you may be attracting a love situation to you. And then we have, man, victim mentality. Literally just said that. Victim mentality, tunnel vision. See, all this stuff, resist clarity, confirmation bias, restriction, narrow focus, all of these things. Oblivious, hyper focus. That's that Four of Cups. That's why I knew that Four of Cups was going to come out. This is hyper fixating on something when something else is being handed to you. Okay? That sums it up perfectly. Thank you, Spirit, for that. All right, so let me go over what flipped out. All right, we have bodybuilder here. This is Capricorn. This is power, strength, forceful, determined, disciplined, vigor, dominion, push forward, influence, leverage, mastery, resolve, intense, resistance, self-improvement, exercise. Once again, that keeping consistent with whatever it is that you have going on here. All right, we have Pisces here, and this is a scuba diver. This is going within. Observation, 0 point, self-examination, exploring the unconscious mind. In the void, desire to know, self-reflection, disconnecting, deep thoughts, and subliminal. And then I feel like this is definitely something that could be, this is heavy Ten of Pentacles vibes. And this is Virgo. This is the mother load, okay? And this is prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, money maker, sudden wealth. That is the Ten of Pentacles here. The real deal on easy street, accomplishment, advantage, fortune, and the prime source. So I feel like there's something here you need to be doing, Geminis, that you're not doing, okay? Or you're too afraid to do. And there's something here you have to face. You're going to have to face it. If you want to get out of whatever rut you're in, Geminis, or if you want to live your life to the fullest. All right. So let me get a blockage card. Let's see what could be blocking you, Geminis, in the month of July. Something that you need to work on. Okay. Being too serious, Geminis. Caught up in seriousness makes it hard to enjoy what you're doing. Smell the roses. When you take life too seriously, you risk losing sight of what actually needs your attention. Move away from thinking your purpose is your job, and you will start to see life in a new light. Now, I feel like this is more so to the giving hangman vibes of seeing something differently, and that makes sense too with the Four of Cups, because I feel like some of you guys are just fixated on some type of outcome. Yeah, and then of course on the bottom, not big enough risks. I'm seeing it here. I'm seeing you're not taking enough risk. You're not betting on yourself enough, Geminis. Okay, and again, it doesn't have to be a grand scale. You're going to know what I'm referring to when you hear this. Taking small risks, but not big enough to make a big impact on your success. Take bigger risks. Small risk requires almost as much effort as the big ones, but they're not quite as rewarding. Take a bigger risk and see what rewards might come out of that courageous decision. And once again, we're talking about courage here, and it's heavy here in the spread as well. All right. Thank you, Geminis, for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, y'all. Peace out.